Yeah, this is my response to the Great White Hope. I guess it's Brent Berry, or is it the Tidy Whitey basketball? Well, let me just get to the point. It seems like white people like to make fun of themselves playing basketball. I noticed that. They make comments that white people can't play defense. If a white guy comes in and guards a score that's black, oh, why did they get that white guy? He can't play defense. I find it kind of funny, and it is kind of funny. I mean, to an extent. But if I was a white athlete and I was playing basketball, I'd be pissed off. Hearing that shit. I guess it goes to the point where the Great White Hope. We all know that whites are the ruling class. Blah blah blah. Whites control this. Whites control that. I understand that. But in basketball, blacks dominate the sport. It's pretty obvious. Okay, blacks dominate basketball like whites dominate science in terms of representation. So I was just wondering why is it so acceptable to demean white basketball players? White man can't jump. That's a racial difference. So maybe that's not saying that white guys can't play basketball. It's just saying that they can't dunk the basketball, which is not as, I guess, demeaning as saying that whites can't play defense and calling whites, every white NBA superstar is like the Great White Hope. And I'm a black guy. I'm just telling you, I just see this double standard in terms of, I just see this as a double standard to a point. Because think about it. I guarantee you, if people call Tiger Woods the Great Black Hope, I mean, I hate to sound like a white nationalist, but the NWACP would be on that white person's ass. Okay? They would be on that white person's ass. I mean, they ever said that on the airwaves, I guarantee you. I mean, Rush Limbaugh said that Donovan McNabb is overrated because he's black. And I mean, essentially said, saying he's the Great Black Hope. I'm sure if white sports commentators said that Michael Vick is the Great Black Hope, that would offend a lot of black people. And I'm not saying he's a Great Black Hope, but I mean, the bitch is overrated. I'm sorry. Yeah, he can run through football, but he can't pass the football. And if a white person said that is because he is black and he's overrated, and they just want to try to promote minorities, there'd be a stir. But when Larry Bird was called the Great White Hope, that wasn't as much of a stir. Oh, we just gotta understand that blacks have gone through this. No, I don't hear all that. No. We're not gonna talk about whites in power. Whites owning the bank. Whites owning, discriminating us against the college. Just that shit is wrong, man. That's it, plain and simple. I don't want to hear all about what whites did back in 18. We're talking about basketball, and we're talking about the double standard, the double standards of basketball. We can't. I don't want to hear about Jim Crow. It doesn't. You shouldn't be in the conversation. That's what I'm saying. And I haven't seen just in basketball. I've seen it in fucking football in terms of running. The running back. A white guy just can't be a running back. You put a white running back out there, people just laugh. Everybody, white, black, everybody. White running back. Although we had John Riggins, that's 20 years ago. Somehow whites can't play running back. And it's not. I don't want to hear an excuse about speed either, because there were slow blacks that played running back. Not every black was fast. Not every all-time great black running back was fast. So I hate to say that. Well, I don't hate to say that, but anyways. Let's see. So yeah, the white basketball. I will continue to say, if whites would like to join the white basketball alliance and have white role models, like Larry Bird said, because what he said shouldn't be controversial. I mean, shit. I think there should be black role models in rock music. Should be. I mean, I'm not expecting corporations to do this. I expect to do that as the black community. But I mean, people when Larry Bird said that, they're like, "That's a shock." What does he mean? What do you mean? What does he mean? I mean, you can see, right? Yes. 95% of basketball players happen to be black, I think. Pretty sure. Yes, we know Dirk, and there's some European basketball players, but the European players are always seen as really just fundamentally strong shooters. They're not really seen as, I mean, the people who are respected for talent in the NBA are the same people who are black, just like the people who are respected in the science field are white. Is there racism toward white basketball players in the NBA? Of course. Can there still be racism toward black basketball players in the NBA? Yes, yes, I can understand the foul lines, the interracial fighting. And yes, I can. Yes. It still can be, but what has happened is that we only focus. Our only concern is about toward those things. We simply ignored the fucking obvious. It's blurry. I mean, you can be a white guy and say the guy sucks because that white guy sucks. Why they put that white guy out there? He can't fucking defend him. Automatically assuming he can't play basketball. Yes, there are a few exceptions. The Larry Bird. I don't say all. Well, I'm pointing it out there. If this was black and white dominated sport, and it was black people hearing these comments, trust me, trust me. So yes, it's a very small area of racism in general, which usually benefits whites. Yes, I do believe in white privilege. I don't need people. I believe white privilege. I don't need to hear all that. I believe that's in general the general trend. But this shit is annoying, man. Have a nice day.